Hi, it's Mary Jane here from Home for the Harvest, and this video is all about planting wisteria. Today I'm planting a lovely new blue moon wisteria over by the garage. So I got this wisteria plant in a mail order. This is a blue moon wisteria, which is actually hardy down to zone 3. I think it was bred in Minnesota, so that's pretty cool. It can survive some pretty tough winters. I'm going to plant mine over by the garage. I've seen them planted by sheds. It's not really recommended to plant them beside your house because the roots can be so aggressive and they can grow so fast. So most people, I think, are planting them away from their house. You see, I've got mine here with ivy on the shed too. Plants that I don't particularly want anywhere near the house. I've got over here at the shed. Wisteria do like sun, and this spot is going to be just shady kind of near the roots, but I'm hoping that when the plant is a little taller, it's able to fully access the sun and trail down the southern side of the shed. So for planting wisteria, just make sure that your hole is as deep, like equally deep as the soil in the planting pot. I like to dig the hole wider, and I do like to kind of step back before I plant it to make sure that it's in the right spot. And it can always shift a little bit, so even after, make sure that it's where you want it and everything's in the right spot. So just gently backfilling the soil, making sure the soil is well in contact with the roots that are up against the side of the root ball. And I am going to come back later and bury the drip irrigation line right beside it. And I will also mulch the whole area once that's done. I'll water it by hand for the first little bit as well, just to make sure that the soil keeps moist as it first gets established. But once it is more established, it should be able to just be on the drip line and be fine with that intermittent watering. Right now this wisteria is just staked with a stake from the nursery, but I will probably do a little wire trellis up to the top of the roof line, just so that I can help it without looking at like a giant stake all the time. And that will just help me train it to the top of the roof line so that I can get the flowers to kind of hang down beautifully when it's finally that big. It's amazing to think it's going to be that big because right now it's like a foot tall. I'm really looking forward to this plant.